Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 25th of November. Merry Christmas. Just before I start the reading, we have got bad winds. Not me personally. Sorry, we've got storms. Oh dear, we've got storms here in the UK, and so I hope it doesn't affect any sounds or anything here that you can hear. So I thought I'd come into the tarot room and all cozy up and get the jumpers out because it's freezing as well, and do your reading. So let's crack on with your reading. Hope you had a great week. So dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Capricorn and make it hopeful, helpful and healing. Thank you. Oh dear. Oh, right, let's get on with this. Overall energy for next week. Wow. Beautiful. Magician. Opportunity is the Five of Swords. Ooh, Death card in what is in your challenge. The Queen of Wands is what you don't see coming. And the Ace of Wands is in your advice and outcome. If you see my door open and close, that's my dog. He's being a bit of a whiner today. Anyway, Magician in your overall energy for next week. This is determination. This is you knowing that what you want and having a focus and doing something about it, because the Magician has all the tools on the table to do what he wants to do. It's also about, maybe for some of you, you know, I don't know if you practice the when we have a full moon and you manifest what you'd like and you write down what you want to forget about, tear that paper up, but also, you know, then you start listing your goals. So for some of you, maybe that's what's coming around for you next week. Things are actually starting to happen, I want to say. The Five of Swords is in your opportunity. Now, this is people arguing. Swords are the mental suit. This how people think, their logic, their communication. And the Five of Swords, it can be about somebody who's just really pushing your buttons. And so much so, this is an opportunity, I believe, is for you to walk away and say, no, there needs to be some boundaries here. It could also be you're pushing somebody's buttons, but there could be a good reason for it. But until we clarify, we won't know. But look, all I'm drawn to is the people walking away there. It's like they're just, you know, it's that energy of, oh, you know what, I'm done. You know, get on with it. The Death card is in your challenge. Okay, so the challenge is that you can't finish it. There's something that should come to an end because it's run its course and because things can't go on as it is. But maybe you are struggling to let go of something. Now that makes me really think differently of the Five of Swords. Look, maybe that is you hanging on to something that's, you know, when people, you know, can't stop thinking about something that somebody has said. Maybe that's that energy with you. And all I'll say to that is, I know, because I'm guilty of doing that. But I know in my heart of hearts and in my head that within, like, tomorrow, I say I feel much better. I know I've just got to go through it for now, though. So it could be that energy. You've got the Queen of Wands, what you don't see coming. Now, this is about being creative, determined, magnetic, having a good time. Wands are our determination, creativity, our strength. Could be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. She's very independent too, not very emotional at all. Until I clarify again, this could be somebody who's been a challenge for you, maybe with this Five of Swords. I don't know. But the Ace of Wands is lovely to see in the advice and outcome. This is, I want to say, shake yourself down and start again. Wasn't that a song? Anyway, it's like there's a new determination. And again, with that Magician, it's like, no, right, let's just get on with this now. So why do we have the Magician here? Please and thank you. For Capricorn. So your suit in the tarot is Pentacles, and there's no Pentacles here whatsoever. Which is telling me that you're perhaps not going to feel quite as settled and as grounded as you normally do, maybe. But let's have a look. Why do we have the Magician here? Please and thank you. I'm also getting careful what you wish for, because as above, so below. That's what the Magician does. Oh, clarified by the Justice card. Well, whatever it is, it's balance. It's about contracts and fair decisions. Okay, what else do we have? Justice is attributed to Libra. For some of you, that is relevant. The Magician is attributed to Gemini. Why else do we have the Justice card and the Magician card here, please and thank you? Right, I'll choose that one because it's the only one that turned over. Actually, I'll take them all. That's funny. So clarifying the Magician, you have the Magician. Again, it's like a double wink from the universe to say, this is what you wished for, this is what's coming, this is what you've manifested. This is the card, this is Justice, this is another major arcana, as is the Magician. And it's about things that are coming into balance. You see the scales there? It's all about balance and things, decisions to be made just and fair. For some of you, it can be that you're progressing onto another job and you're getting a new contract, or you're moving. I don't really, could be some moving house cards here. But we'll see what we clarify with. You've got the Knight of Wands. Whatever it is, it's going to be something that is going to be, I want to say, fun and exciting for you. Because the Knight of Wands is about determination and moving that situation on in a, you know, in a really like exciting way. It's like you've got your eye, you've got a goal in mind. And then you've got the Six of Pentacles. I think this is because you are manifesting a return on your time and energy or finances. There's something that, even with that Justice card, for some of you, it could be that there's some paperwork, some sort of contractual, some legal thing that comes around that tells you there's some money coming back to you, perhaps, that you've worked hard to achieve. And that can even be like an insurance claim or something, you know, and maybe that's why you got the Death card. Something's coming to an end. Well, we'll see how it all fits in with the rest of the cards. So the Five of Swords, is that you hanging on to something there? But there's an opportunity if you let go of that. Either way. Let's have a look. Oh, goodness me. We've got the Five of Wands with that. That just tells me that you're surrounded by a lot of egotistical energies. It's like you are, the message there is to say just, yeah, don't fight with them. You can't win with people like that. So we've got clarifying the Five of Swords. As I say, we've got the Five of Wands. This is about people just, you know, they'll do anything to get to the top. And again, if it was a work situation, for instance, and you know, if you've got targets to meet, and they'll perhaps, I don't know, go and contact your customer before you, or, you know, because they're so driven and all they can think about is themselves. And it can be, you know, just bickering between people, work colleagues or family members. And it's like there's an opportunity for you to just walk away from that situation. You've got the Three of Swords. Again, this is about heartache, heartbreak, but the opportunity as an opportunity, this is an opportunity for you to heal. And what they're saying is if you walk away, that will help you heal. The Moon card is in reverse. This is attributed to Pisces. Now, the Moon is about suppression and things and feeling confused, but it's almost like this is just going to be a relief for you. Something's coming to the surface that's going to allow you to put those swords down and say, yeah, you know what? But the death card in your challenge, are there others around you maybe that are, are not keen on this? There's something, and maybe it's, yeah, of course it is. It's the egotistical ones that can only see stuff for themselves, maybe. That's your challenge. Maybe you're having to try and convince them on something. Queen of Swords is in your challenge. Nine of Swords. Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles as a challenge is people not working together as a team. Again, that's exactly what the Five of Wands is about not being on the same page as each other. You've also got the Nine of Swords. This is keeping you up, sleepless nights, feeling tired. And the thing is with feeling tired and not getting the sleep that we need, it makes everything feels 10 times worse, when sometimes it's not as bad as when you wake up at 8 a.m. in the morning or whatever time. I think you're having a hard time trying to convince others that, I don't know, I feel like you need to justify yourself, but you really don't. You've got the Queen of Swords here. Now, she, trust me, does not need to justify anything or anybody, because she just doesn't put up with it. And I think you're struggling to be a bit assertive where these people are concerned here at work or at home or a family situation. And you do need to also rise above it, because look, she's above the clouds, and that's what I've just been told. Rise above all these Five of Wands, these Five of Swords. You're better than that. You've got the Queen of Wands. What you don't see coming now is this one of those Five of Wands who's quite egotistical, because she is. She's very, she likes all the attention. She can be quite narcissistic. It's all about her. Or it could be you, just something's very determined and creative, and I don't know, I want to say as well, sitting in your power and not putting up with it. But let's have a look. Why do we have the Queen of Wands here? Please and thank you. That's so interesting. So straight away I'm drawn to Temperance. Now, Temperance is all about trying to blend two energies, two situations, and making it harmonious. Are you trying to blend this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Swords together? Because my gosh, they would certainly clash. Or are you just trying to see your way through this situation, and you're just like putting up with it for now and being very patient, because that's the card of patience, and thinking that, you know what, it will work its way out in the end, because you've got the Six of Wands, and this is about victory and coming through some, if you can see, it's like progression from obviously the Five of Wands. So there's been, egotistical people that you need to walk away from, it, arguments, people not being on the same page, not working together as a team. And then it's like, oh, we're coming through this a little bit now. Maybe that Queen of Wands could be somebody at work who's just literally I want to say offer you some support or something, or it's you, because you've got the Four of Pentacles here too. And this is about financial stability and being in control, not only of your finances, but just in general, feeling stable again and being able to probably make the decisions and call the shots. Maybe that's what that Six of Pentacles is about, something coming back round to you, as you coming back to feeling financially stable. But you do actually, in fact, you actually have the only 2 tarot cards in the deck that have scales on. So this is all about something not being in balance and it's coming round to balance up. It's like what, oh my gosh, what goes round comes round, which is the message of the Magician. This is a very karmic reading. Ace of Wands is in your outcome. Yeah, look, it's like it's going to give you, you know, that new determination, that something that you want. You definitely want this. You've got 2 magicians. You've got 2 scales balancing. It's got to come. It's got to be a just and fair and a very karmic decision. That's clarified by the 10 of Cups, by the way, which is one of the best cards in the deck. Cups are matters of the heart, love, happy, joyful, beautiful. What else do we have? The cards really are not coming out very quickly at all today. Sometimes I didn't give up, but I took the message on, I think it was Virgo's reading. I just took the last card because there was nothing else coming out. Why do we have the 10 of Cups here, please and thank you, with the Ace of Wands? And I've just heard, well, it's obvious, isn't it? Maybe it is. Yep, I guess it is. So this is the feeling, as I say, the 10 of Cups. 10s are the end of an era, ready for the beginning of a new one. It's about balance and harmony, love, support. With that Ace of Wands, again, it's a new way of thinking, perhaps, new way of acting for you. But yeah, rise above it and don't get drawn in. That's what I'd say to this, because it's coming round to balance, and that's what it's all about. It's very karmic. Okay, so we're going to ask. I bought these lovely tea leaf fortune cards, and the reason I like them, as you know, if you watched me before, is it's so simple. Some beautiful illustrations, but very, very simple messages. So there's 100 in the deck, so I've had to cut them into 2 piles, and I'm going to ask for 1 from each for you for extra messages, please. And gosh, thank you for Capricorn. Okay, I'm going to take 2 from that because 2 turned over. What other messages are there, please and thank you for Capricorn? Didn't seem to want to put any more on that 10 of Cups and Ace of Wands, but they seem to want to give you extra messages from the fortune cards. Let's have a look. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so we've got bird flying, news is on its way. Then we've got 2 months. We've got May and we've got August. That's really interesting. So for some of you, those May and August will be relevant. Perhaps there's people within that 5 of Wands who have birthdays then, or there's something happened then. But news is on its way to do with May and August. So let me know how that resonates. Really interesting. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. So grateful. And I'll catch up with you next week. Thank you. Bye.